Hello traders and new subscribers. Thanks for tuning into this video, and this is the ABC free signals review for this past week, February the 14th to the 18th. So thanks for watching, guys. The Beijing Winter Olympics are coming to an end. It was another fantastic winning event for the Canadians, and congrats to the women's ice hockey team for winning a gold medal. Sports and trading Forex are very similar. Most athletes who go to the Olympics don't win a medal. It's the same for most Forex traders who don't win most of their trades. Hey traders, it wasn't the most productive week in terms of growing your account balance, that's for sure. But we still came out ahead, and I'm looking forward to the next trading week. In this video, I'll show you last week's trading results, but even in a slow week, you have an obligation to learn and understand how to become a better Forex trader. As a trader, you need to keep working just as hard as the Olympic athletes. Keep improving, never give up, and learn what you can when you follow my free trade signals program. Okay, this is me right here. My name is Martin, and I'm a proud Canadian trader. You can see the red maple leaf right over here. And guys, I started up the ABC Free Forex Signals program to help each and every one of you, especially the ones who are struggling to make any headway. Now, if you want to receive your free signals, there's no obligation, guys. There's nothing else to pay for. It's completely free. Just send me your email address to mine right over here. You can see mskyj007@gmail.com. I'll have more on this a little bit later in the video. Now, before we actually look at this past week's trading results, we're actually going to go to the charts, look at the signals I sent out, the entries, the take profit levels, and so on. I need to just discuss this with you just really briefly. It's my humble disclaimer. And again, guys, understand my free signal service is an educational program only. I'm trying to teach you how to trade correctly and not give you any specific investment advice. And always, guys, trade very carefully and try not to risk too much of your money. You can stop this video or pause this anytime to read a little bit more about that. Okay, so let's get back to this past week's trading results, guys. It was a slow week, and by that I mean that we did not make a lot of pips, not what we normally make, generally about 240 pips a week or something like that. But anyways, let's take a look, guys, and there are some real important lessons to be understood with this past week's results. So on February the 14th, I sent you a free signal by the Australian New Zealand currency pair here. It was a win, only for approximately 12 pips though, and we'll look at the charts and I'll show you exactly why it was only 12 pips. But price did reach the first take profit level. The currency increased in value, appreciated in value by just 0.12%. Okay, so still a winner. February the 14th. The next date, February the 15th, I sent you another signal, and this was to buy the New Zealand versus the Japanese yen. Okay, this also was a winner, a bigger winner, 45 pips. It also hit the first take profit level, and this currency appreciated. This currency, New Zealand, appreciated 0.57%. Okay, so again, pretty good winner. Now we had a third trade. I sent you a signal on February the 9th. It was to buy British pound Japanese yen. Okay, you can see that right there. And it's still currently open. Right now it's approximately 58 pips in a loss column. So it's open. And when we look at the charts, I'll give you a recommendation as to what you can consider to do next on this pair. Okay, so right now it is still open. Okay. And for this recent week, the total pips won is only 57 pips. You can see that right there, guys. It's not our usual winning week, but still win is a win. You can't argue with that. And again, the currencies, the above currencies, the Audi and the New Zealand appreciated 0.69% in total. Okay, so overall, from the beginning of October, you can see that right here, the beginning of October of last year, which is only 9 weeks ago. So far, we've now accumulated 2,133 pips approximately, and the currencies have appreciated approximately 11.26%. Okay, so that is still pretty good, guys. The average is about 237 pips a week when you follow my free trading signals program. Okay, so that is still pretty darn good. Nothing to sneeze at. But again, let's take a close look at the charts and see exactly what happened. Okay, so right at the beginning, on the February the 14th, you can see that I sent you the signal to buy Australian, New Zealand. Now, take a look at this sub window here. This is the entry where we got in, guys, and I'm going to expand that so you can see that a little bit more clearly. Okay, right there. So we got in at the right here at the end of this candle. Now we're trading on the daily candlesticks, okay, the daily charts. We're not intraday trading or scalping. So when this candle closed, I pretty well sent you the signal, and we kind of got in right there. So the next after this candle closed, the candle after 5 p.m. started forming right here, and I'm talking about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're in the same time zone as New York City. So I'm broadcasting from the Toronto area here, and we're in the same time zone as New York. So I saw this candle rising a bit. It was breaking higher, and I sent the entry at 1.07780. Here is their stop loss right there, guys. That is our stop loss. 1.0711, and our first take profit target 1.0799, second take profit target 1.0820. Okay, so that's what you saw in my email. I actually do send out the graphic or the picture in my email for my signal, and this is what happened, guys. Let's take a look. So you can see we got in right there, okay, right there at 1.07780, and on the next day, okay, on the next day, on February the 15th, after I saw this candle retrace here, so we got in there, but the candle closed, you can see like that, with a big doji, an upper shadow and a lower shadow. And the next day, I always send updates on all of our trade entries, guys. And the update was on February the 15th, move your stop higher from 1.0711 to 1.0726. So we moved it a bit higher here. And I also sent out later on in the evening, and I made a big manual mistake in my contact management software program. Many of you did get a later in the day email telling you to lower your first take profit level from 1.0799 to 1.0791. So I want to have it lower. I wasn't feeling that comfortable after I saw this candle here, and many of you got this update. It was later in the day on February the 15th. I believe it was after 9 o'clock or something like that. And anyways, many of you did lower your stop, and the importance of that was that, you see, on this next day, price rose all the way up here. You can see, let me just use the pointer, and you can see it did hit our first take profit level. That was updated, okay, but then retraced again completely, left us a little bit of a white body there. So, and then the next day went down from there. So again, if you would not have lowered your first take profit level, you would have ended up with a losing trade, guys. But in this case, I said many of you people did receive the updated email later in the day on February the 15th. Some of you didn't, and I regret that. It was a manual mistake on my end, okay, using my contact management software program. Okay, so that's it. So congrats for those people who did, who did allow the price to hit the first take profit level here, and you guys were winners, so congrats to you on that, and sorry to those people who did not get the message. Okay, so that was the buy Australian New Zealand trade, and let's go on to the next one, and let me take a look here. It is the buy New Zealand Japanese yen trade. Okay, so let me just again increase the window on this here. So now you can see it a lot better. At the end of this trading day right here at 5 p.m., see this big white body candle? Okay. So we got in at the end of that candle or at the beginning of the next one. And when I sent out the signal was for take a buy trade at 76.78 level. Here's our first take profit at 77.22, 77.61, our second take profit, and of course our stop loss right here, 75.88. Okay, and all you have to do is follow my instructions. When I send out the signal, guys, everything's there for you. I do send out the picture as well. So I can't make it any more easier, guys. I'm really trying to help you. Okay, so let's just reduce the size of that. And let's take a look at what happened, guys. So getting in right here, you see this green line. So we got in right there. And on the next day, you can see this candle already reached the first take profit level. Okay, so it hit that. And what happens if you're using the trading robot, guys, that I sent most of you out? I'm sure I did, because it's the only way to catch sometimes the profits that we do make. So once price reached the and let me add one more thing. Most of us are trading with two positions. So when we get into a trade, we're opening up two positions. The first position has our first take profit level automatically set, and the second position does not have the first take profit level set. Okay. And both positions do have the stop loss of the 75.88 here set as well. So what happens is when price did actually reach the first take profit level, 77.28, the stop loss was automatically moved to just higher above the break even, which is your initial entry. So if your initial entry was 76.78 or even a little bit higher or lower, then every trader around the world who's watching and paying attention to the free signals program will have a slightly different result. But if you would have gotten in around there, then the stop loss would have been automatically moved higher. And then on the next day, you can see price did go up. Let me just take that away. So price went up to here, right? But then immediately went down all the way to here. You see right there, that's the low of the candle for the day, and then closed right there. So with this next day, you would have been stopped out, but without incurring any further losses, because you would have captured your gains once price here hit the first take profit target 77.28. Okay, so so that's it. Congrats to you for being a winner on this trade as well, the buy New Zealand Japanese yen. And now we're going to go to our third trade of the week. Let's take a look. It is the buy British pound Japanese yen. Let me increase the sub window here so you can see that better. Okay, so again, we got in at the close of this candle. I sent out the signal. Take a buy trade on the British pound Japanese yen at 156.84. We got in right there. Okay, just as the candle was moving higher. Okay, and I had the first take profit level set at 157.45, second take profit at 157.93, and of course our stop loss down here 155.31. Okay, so this was on the 16th, guys, and let's see what happened. Okay, let me just close the window here. There we go. So we got in right there, and you can see the next day we got in. The next day price retraced all the way back here with this long lower shadow or wick and closed right there. You can see it. And then the next, and so now we're in a loss position below our entry of 156.84. So on the last trading day of this week, you can see price went all the way up to here. Okay, so price here from here went all the way up to here, just shy of our first take profit level 157.45, but now it has retraced. It's closed right there, and so we're in a loss position. I think it's 50 something pips. I also sent you an email asking you to raise your stop loss from 155.31. So on February 17th, I asked you to raise your stop to this new level, 155.85. So if price keeps coming down, we may be stopped out by our stop loss here of 155.85. 85. Now, what to do? Some of you, perhaps, again, like, if you don't have the patience, you're going to panic, and you might want to close your trade with a small loss. Okay, so no big deal. I'm actually going to keep this trade open. I want to see if price will reverse and go higher again. Okay, and again, we are still in a uptrending pattern, guys. There shouldn't be any panic. And also remember, we trade with a plan. The plan is our stop losses we use as our risk management tool, and right now we've got the stop set at 155.85. So if price retraces and comes lower and gets us out at the stop, okay, so be it. So we have a losing trade. We haven't had hardly any losing trades since the beginning of this year. I don't know if you realize that, guys. In fact, I believe we've only had one losing trade since the beginning of this year. The rest of them have all been winners. So there's no such thing as having 100% winners. It just doesn't happen in the Forex trading world. And it doesn't matter who the trader is and how experienced they are. The best traders in the world will have losing trades. So please understand that that's part of the Forex business. Okay, so personally, I'm going to keep my trade open on Monday. We're going to see what happens if price goes higher. And again, guys, if price goes higher above your initial entry, okay, which is the 156.84, then you can close your trade at any time. You can, always feel good when you close a trade in profit, but then remember, price could obviously go much higher, and you could be missing out on further profits as well. So that is my recommendation. Keep the trade open, but if you want to close it now with a small loss, that's up to you, guys. One of the big rules in trading is to protect your capital, and you can protect your capital by closing a trade, or you can protect your capital by keeping your trade open and watching it make more money. So again, it depends on your trading personality. Okay, so that is that, guys. Let's continue. We're almost finished. Now, the truth about trading is another little thing that I want to mention in all my videos I produce. Trading Forex is about making money, right? Okay, trading Forex is about protecting your money. Now, which is more important? Think about it. Well, how about both? Both are necessary to compound the growth of your account balance by adding your wins to the losses you avoid. Think about you win by not losing, right? So win-win. Think about this carefully and understand that when you can avoid losses, you also win as well, and that compounds to your natural wins, giving you a really good feeling that you are a winning trader. Okay, so moving along, guys, we're at the end. If you want to receive my free trade signal, send me your email address. There's no obligation, and I mean it's totally free, no credit card, nothing to fill out, no forms, totally free, guys. You'll receive my basic free signals program, and you can send your email with your first name, guys. Give me your first name if you are brand new to this, and tell me what country you're from. So send your email to mine right here at mskyj007@gmail.com. Again, it is mskyj007@gmail.com. Take care, guys. Bye for now. Cheers from Canada. Talk to you again in the next video. And if you're brand new, hit the subscribe button and the bell, which gets all my new videos into your inbox. And guys, for everybody out there, please click on the like buttons. You can also provide a comment below the video, but hit the like button if you like my videos. Take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.